What's up, fish tank people? FishTankTV.com, Dawson's Fish Tanks, bringing it to you on a Friday. It's not even afternoon yet. I took half a day off to mess with the greenhouse. Not going to show you that yet, but I can tell you we're making a lot of progress. Some of you are friends with me on Facebook, saw that I was using an intense power drill. That thing was the shit, but I'll show you that out there. It was awesome. I need to use more power tools in my life, put it that way. Here's what's going on. Home early, want to show you a couple things. I am absolutely loving this Ludwigia Cuba. I'm not going to lie about it, and I want to show how I've done it, because originally I did a video a while back about how I had this plant floating, and it floated for a while, and then it sent down these really nice roots, and then I planted it, and here's how it's looking. I love the red tips. I'm not adding iron to this tank. I could probably make it more red, but I want to show how the leaves have kind of evolved, and I want to show, look, it's covered in algae because I ripped plants in and out here all day long, but this, my friends and folks and good fish tank people, is what it's all about right here. Loving this species, loving the way it needles off like that. It's I believe this plant's even on the cover of a really good book you all should check out, but I believe it's Christine Castleman's book. It's a yellow book with plant identifications. You guys should definitely get into that. But this is a really sexy little thing. Look at this, just came off of here. So what I'll do is I'll plant, sorry for the algae, but I will plant that little root there, and this thing will be good to go. So excited about that. This is Ludwigia Repens right here, and this is Ludwigia Cuba right here. And this is the first time I've really had this plant enough to like mess with it and really see what it's all about, so I'm kind of jacked about that. Also, I have this needle leaf Ludwigia here, and this stuff was just kind of maintaining. It actually really needs a hard cut. I know some of you guys that tinker a lot know you cut your stem plants a lot more, and I really should just be trimming it, but I just kind of let it go, just see what it would do. If I was adding iron, it'd be more pink, but very cool. You can see how it's growing off of there. Not for sale in aquatic jungles. I might put it on there, I don't know. But I like playing with the plants, you know, that's the original part of it. And then we got some Pogo stamen helperi over here. Now, I tried this plant before and it didn't do so well in my tank, so it didn't have high lights. Well, now that I got these beefy lights, it's loving it. So I'm happy. I got this in a week ago, and I'm letting it get established. It came in with some really nice roots, though, so I'm pretty pumped about that. I am not running CO2 on here, just cause. And it's doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy about the way it's, you see, and this is important, all these little like green, like dark green new growth in the middle, that's where you gotta be, folks. Your plants are growing if you've got that new growth there. So you're definitely gonna wanna be looking for that. And then I've been getting a decent amount of emails about algae. So I'll just drop it on you. Overfeeding causes algae. Too much nutrients in the water column causes algae. Basically, excesses are called excesses cause algae. I mean, too much feeding, too much light, too much nutrients in the water column. And I bring this up because some of you that are converting to dirt might be getting some algae problems. You got to cut back your light, folks, because I say it about once a week. 6 hours of light is all I run on my tanks, unless I'm looking at them. Then I turn them on a little bit more on the weekends. But if you're dealing with some of this stuff, this is just neglect on my part. I haven't just taking it out. When I do a water change, I'll hold the siphon, and I can't do a video holding the siphon and doing a water change. It's not easy. But basically what you do is you get your siphon in there, and you kind of just pull all that stuff out and shove it up the siphon, or remove it by hand and set it aside. So that's my recommendation there. I wonder where my big clown loach is. I had a problem with snails, and I used my red tiger lotus as the example. Obviously that is gone. You'll see no snails, no eating in this plant. A little bit on that one, but not bad. So that's really exciting for me. And then I've got another loach in here. And I hate to break up a school of loaches because I like having them in a school in my other tank I'm about to show you. But this one too, this one's got new growth. You know, you can see where the snails did some damage, but I added the loach a week ago. Shout out to my man Brian for being able to catch that sucker. And then the crinum here, you gotta love your crinum. So this is crinum I got in last week, but you can see this new growth coming out the top. You know, just a great species. I'm loving it. I've always been a big fan of crinum, so you know, I have no problem just keeping it forever because I just think it's baller. But that's what's up there. Angelfish tank looks like crap. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna move it to the greenhouse and the 220. And I gotta tell you, I was playing with it. It needs about twice as much wood, and it needs about twice as much sag. But for my feng shui, Brian, like I said, he's the man, was able to get rid of the
I had an a non-Bosemani in there, so now it's all Bosemani. It's all clowns. There's only 3 clowns. The rest of them are Bosemani. They're all OG babies of mine. I've still got more to put in there actually, so it's just, that's what I'm going for. All Bosemani. I'm debating. I kind of miss the big swords. I kind of miss having a big, like, filling sword in here. I kind of stripped it down, and I'm thinking about putting one back. I'm not really sure what to do with that. But the tank's missing something. I looked at my old videos. It kind of appalled me. Oh, one thing I am doing though is I am tying the trident. And I did a video actually on how to tie Java fern to a piece of driftwood, but I tied this on last week. And once the stuff, it takes it a minute to like get attached, but once it's attached, it grows pretty well. And then this one right here, this trident, which is no longer for sale in aquatic jungles, I tied up on here, and it's grown like crazy because it's like, I mean, there's the light, there's the trident, so it's doing pretty well just directly underneath there, tied up. A little bit of funk on it, but you can see just a really cool plant. So I'm having fun. Feels good to come down here. It's hot out there in the greenhouse, folks. I'm telling you, heat of the day. But yeah, things are good. Oh, big news. Big news. Your man's going to Peru in August, folks. Finally pulled the trigger, booked a ticket. Going to Peru, gonna go see where these fish are coming from. So I'm gonna be coming back with some Cory cats. Obviously, I'm gonna be shooting some sick videos down there. So going on a trip. More details coming on that. I'm excited about that. Also, Dustin's Drew the Tank Guide is available on aquaticjungles.com and howtosetupaplanted.tank.com. It's a new website. You can check it out. Just download it. It's yours. So any of your international people want to check that out, it's good to go. So I'm having a lot of fun. Welcome new subscribers, and we're just gonna keep doing it, baby. Greenhouse update coming, Species Sunday coming for some of you rookies. Gonna throw a curveball at you on Sunday, so get excited.